Welcome to the video. We got our Kinemon deck. Someone asked for the deck list and here we are providing it. Maybe we might be able to come back to it and update it. But yeah, this was an op08 build very early in the op08 life. Pretty much close to the Odin deck, but with a slightly different strategy. We have an Odin deck as well. So close to the Odin deck with a slightly different strategy. The Odin deck was more about double swinging for the 3 drops and stuff like that. The Kinemon deck is designed to kind of be able to take advantage of the current situation of the meta, which is board removal, right? So it's like, you know what? Hiyori is what you would like to start off with, to be honest. But you know, you're not always going to be able to get Hiyori. Anyway, back on track. Because it's highly likely that you're going to lose a character card, you're more often than not going to use Kinemon's ability. That was our way of thinking. So now it's like, okay, let's take some real effective characters that we're probably going to be able to use, take advantage of. So it's like you see the 4-drop Yamato is now a 3-drop for 6k. And is also resting somebody. Like, you could think of it that way. So that was the strategy, to just be a little bit more top heavy, or top heavy is like the wrong term, but to just, bring it up a tier in terms of the cost, the investments. Because like I said, with board removal being what it is, we're probably more than likely going to trigger Kinemon's effect more often than not, right? So we got the Okiku, not Kiku Nojo, but Okiku as a 2-drop. Like, you get what I'm saying? Oh, it looks like there was a mild misplay here, because Hiyori's a 4-drop, right? Yeah, we forgot to activate Kinemon's ability to take advantage. Maybe our player forgot that you're allowed to have 1 character on board, or maybe it's something I'm missing. But yeah, we should have been able to activate the ability, bring out Hiyori for 3 Don, not 4, and go about the play. But yeah, basically, you on the even or odd curve, essentially, if you got Hiyori, right, and you're on the even curve, because this is where you could get the biggest advantage, you could bring out Hiyori for 3 Don, and then use Hiyori's ability to bring out a 5-drop. At the literally turn 2, you can bring out a 5-drop. So that's the idea. That's like the way to take the most advantage here. Now, sadly, we don't have any of the Yamatos that are considered Odins, but we have an Odin in hand. Now, of course, Zoro is like the power creep version of Odin, but that doesn't mean Odin is bad, because Odin is an 8 Don card, right? You can play him on curve, and you can play him right behind the first Odin, and if he is KO'd, you get to bring out a 3-drop ninja scroll character, whatever they call them. So yeah, there's purpose to Odin. Let's not crap on him, right? That's smart. We don't need to search her at this point in the game. Ooh, okay, so we do have a Yamato. We could, they're gonna be able to KO it. We don't have a way to get things off the board. It's like, okay, so we could bring out Yamato and just swing on the Brook. That's like a pretty guaranteed way. Hopefully we trigger our leader ability, but I have a gut feeling that we're not going to. Thoughts is happening. Well, we don't have any rush. That's part of the problem. You know what? Maybe a random cat viper could work. I don't know. Yeah, I think all the new minks are just minks. I don't think they're Land of Wano or anything like that. I think they're all just minks. But I'll have to look into that. Like I said, this is our early op08 build, so You know, to be honest, if it was a land of Wano, it probably would have been in here. Because 8.5 is just starter decks. Well, we could. So here's something that might be getting overlooked. We can still trigger Kinemon's ability. Oh wow, we technically had the potential to get rid of both the Brooks. We had 2 cards that can rest. That would have been a 6 Dawn play, and then we could have definitely attacked over the Brooks. All right, so I guess I will apologize because this is the first time I'm watching the footage. It seems like they are unaware that they can activate Kinemon's leader ability even with just the 1 character on the board. I'm assuming they think they have to have no characters on the board. But yeah, that's the purpose of the purpose of what we're doing is like, because it's so easy to get your board removed, you know, you're more likely going to be able to use Kinemon's ability. That's the idea here. So 5 drops becomes 4 drops, 4 drops become 3 drops, you know, so on and so forth. So yeah, that 4-drop Yamato, I think it does count as Odin. Oh, look at that. Probably wasn't thinking about that, huh? That's funny. That's funny. Oh, and they choose to scoop. Very interesting. Well, they probably didn't expect that to be a thing. They probably just wasn't thinking. They KO'd. It is a 1 attacking ability. Brook is 1 attacking, so therefore you're going to be in range of our Ryuma's 8 trigrams. Bah! It's kind of funny. It's like a Land of Wano matchup right now. So we get the Hiyori, and as fun as a 5-drop would be, it's not like these aren't good targets. Do we have a 5-drop? I wasn't even paying attention. I would have to forgive. I would have to go back and look. Activate ability. All right, get that out. Play. I guess we did that just to develop something on the board. But what I would have liked to see is Hiyori out on the board, and and since there isn't, I mean, outside of a rest card, right? I don't think Yamato is playing anything that we have to worry about. So I felt like we could have just left the Hiyori and then took advantage of like a more Dawn efficient play next turn. But being that Yamato just Dawn stack and swung, there's not much of an advantage we would have had next turn anyway. You can be my samurai. So you see that we got the 1-drop blockers and the 1-drop searchers. You could be my samurai is just a great tool to take advantage of their board presence, and it just kind of automatically turns them into blockers. Because once they see you play You Could Be My Samurai, they don't want you being able to play another one. They don't like that. They are really thinking about this. 5 Dawn. We do have the ability to play like 3 characters right now. Depending if we want to or not, right? Because we want to draw, that's on the table too. Alright, we used our ability again. So maybe it was just an accident last game. And now we have 2 down. We got to draw a card, and we have 2 down open. Well, it's not the end of the world if we choose to rest Yamato. But, or we can play that, search for something else, try to curve out our hand a little bit better, and then next turn we can easily play You Can Be My Samurai. And we choose to keep one, okay. Because we got the Hody Jones in our hand, so it's like, and they play their own. Ooh, and then that thing's on the board. Well, we could drop a 2K. Now, hopefully, we actually get another 4-drop or something. That's what I would want to see. Maybe you could play the search and see if you get another 4-drop Yamato. Try to get that one off the board, but that is a big Dawn investment at this point, and it'll be hard to swing over. Ooh, so instead, we'll do Hody Jones. And then, yeah, everybody attacks that thing. There's no point in you saving it, to be honest. Oh, you know what? There is a point, because then we're not attacking life. Right? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We have to get it off the board. It's too dangerous. Haha, we attack. Okay, so we probably did that so that to avoid them being able to just play something for free, i.e. You Can Be My Samurai. We can either throw out the 2Ks or there you go, use the blocker. And we get another blocker, so that's actually fantastic. But they are in lethal range, to be honest. Are they in lethal range, or am I just talking out loud? Now, we would need like legit down investment. So what we're doing is we're just chipping strongly away at their hand. Well, that's a good card. Now we need defense. No Rosinante. I think Rosinante should hit the board. There we go. We have 4 Dawn up. Nothing's worth it. Copy. Oh, and they play their Hody Jones. Damn it. Now they're definitely gonna try to go for a game. Swing for 6. We got a 2K for that. Or we take. Interesting. Swing for 8. Now we do 2 2Ks. And now they're probably upset because the best they can do is try to move 2 Dawn, but it won't really matter. Because we got a life. They would need another attack, and they're completely tapped out of Dawn. I'm guessing they're going to decide to scoop. There you go. And it's Foxy. Now, Foxy is pretty interesting in this meta. Foxy's ability is very strong, and the only thing that held him back was board removal. But then it's like now he's in this weird place where he's getting these free targets and stuff like that. So he's strong against some of the strong decks. It's truly a rock paper scissors format, but I don't know. I guess the thing that is annoying is how consistently effective a deck that has like constant board removing is, because it's what kind of what can I say? It's like we're in a weird format where board removing stops this deck, but then what goes against the board removing is like the protection decks, right? Or the decks that are swarming, but then they have a hard time against the other oddball decks. So it's like This beats this, this beats this, this beats this. And that's how One Piece is diverse. It's kind of weird and funny. Because it's like, it's like, hey, if you can't, you gotta throw hands. If you can't remove my board, it's like you got no hands. Because all you're good for is board removal, right? If you can't do that, it's like I could just punch you in the face all day. That's funny. That's what that really is. Swing for 6. Man, I was rambling. I didn't pay enough attention to what was going on. Because I'm like looking at the board now and I'm like, wait a minute. Why do we have a 1-drop? And it feels like we ain't take advantage of our leader ability. It's funny. The point of the build was to just help push back against board removing. Just to pretty much play against decks that don't have strong board removing. But hey, that counts too. When you think about it, once again, you're not gonna go up against Lucci's and Luffy's or just black decks, right? Let's just say black decks. You're not really gonna go up against black decks. And I think the scariest card for blue is right now Gravity Tiger, right? So this is how the deck can perform if it doesn't bump into those scenarios. And we're being frozen. We could... Oh, there's our 5K. I said 5K, our 5-drop. I was wondering. We could set up Odin, and then Odin could be very toxic. Because he does get to swing twice. And then we got Okiku. So if we set up for Odin, don't attack with Okiku, play defense one more time. They're probably going to attack into Yamato. 6K is easier to protect than 5K. So that's like a bit of an advantage for us. Yeah, I think that's the route I would go, is to develop the Odin. And we're at 4 life. Then they probably would be scared of Yamato. So I can see them trying to take the Yamato off the board. Okay, we're going for it. Because the counterattack is going to be real. The counterattack is going to be real. Remember, Odin can attack twice and Kikunojo can rest something. So if there's something that's going to be annoying, for our counterattack, we can just rest it. Trash. There we go. Don investment, attack. We don't have counter, so you have to let this one go. Oh, you're probably debating about the 2K. I think it did its job. We're going for it. I would accept it if we went for it. It would have just drew another attack towards it. And it just gonna freeze leader. Okay. And we get another one, dag. So we just saw 3 4-drop Yamatos. But that's not a terrible thing, because it can rest a 6-drop. So it's like we can rest their blocker and then attack with Kikunojo and rest the other blocker. That's a 5 Don play. We'll be at 10 Don, right? And we'll still have the 3. That's actually great. That's actually great. Now, because they chose to attack with Kid, what the heck? Okay. Now, because they chose to attack with Kid, we have a target, and that's probably what they're also hoping for, that we're going to attack into Kid. 6K is easier to protect than 5K. They probably don't care about their ramper. That's hilarious. So let's just use the 0 to attack into it. And if you want to give us a card, that's fine. Oh, they blocked. Maybe we should have did that in a different order. Maybe we should have did that in a different order. We probably could have attacked with our Okiku. got value out of that play. What the heck? Okay. I guess it was... No, it would have been too much for them to... Okay, no, this is good for us. We can actually just clear the board of the Foxy Pirates specifically. And then they would have to try to get 3 on the board. They look like they have the hand for it, but that's what they would have to do. And then if they don't play 3, then we don't have to worry about the... Oh, interesting. So we just cleared all the Foxy cards. And now we're going for, yeah, the more effective blocker in this scenario. And they save. Okay. We probably could have left them with 1 character, but I understand trying to take Kid off the board. Because if Foxy being at the... Well, what Don is he at? Well, he's almost at 10. But what I'm basically trying to say is every time he uses his leader ability, that 1 Don can at least keep him on turn count. Oh. Our blocker? Yep. And then he's attacking. Oh, man. Oh. Rest that. Yeah, we need to see some cards. Let's rest. We got 2 more cards. Damn, we only got 1 counter power. That looks unhealthy for us. We didn't get any blockers. Yeah, that looked unhealthy for us. Now, to be honest, both Yamatos could really help us in a particular situation. You know, double attack Yamato can definitely... They got 4 life. It can definitely get us in the game like real quick. Not saying we're out of the game per se, but you know what I mean. And the 4-drop Yamato, it can just rest another big blocker. So we do have the choice to just... We probably should just focus on Kid, because they got a lot of life. So we probably should try to get the Kid off the board. Let's see what they want. That's 2k over. So that's 2 cards out of hand. I don't think they're gonna... They shouldn't. Not even I don't think they're gonna want to. They shouldn't. Yeah, they should let that go. They're not gonna... If they stop it, I think that's better for us. But then again, it's not like we have anything worth playing, right? We're gonna develop the Yamato? Okay, I like it. Restand that. So now it's like there's a clear threat. You have to answer our board. You only got 2 attacks unless you got a rush character. We got 3 life, you know, so for the most part we can... I'll just let that go. It's not like we can't replace it with another card. I'll just let that go. Okay. Like, because, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking a life. Oh, no. They would have just attacked another card. Okay, forgive me. That probably was the better play. That probably was the right... Oh, okay. Well, we're going to gain more life. And they're probably feeling comfortable since we chucked the double attack Yamato. Yeah, okay. So, because if we didn't save it, yeah, they would have been able to just really hurt our board. So that was a good play. I had to take that back. Now, sadly, we got no targets for... No respectable targets for You Could Be My Samurai. It's suspect. Attack. That should take that off the board. Attack for 5. So we're chipping. Develop. You Could Be My Samurai. Let's get 2 more cards. Ooh, we get a blocker. Okay, we got 4 life. So that's good. They gave us 2 life cards. So we're at 4 life. That's good. So that definitely means we could just let them attack us. Yeah, you ain't gonna want Riser to stay on the board, because that's gonna be more card value. Oh my god. If you give us a character, you're just, yeah, you're misplaying. And like, if you was to put that in life, you're just misplaying at that point. Wow. Okay, so we got a lot of life cards right now. Yeah, we could develop Yamato and a blocker. Decisions. Okay. Okay. Oh, we developed 2 Odins. That's 8K 4 times. Okay, we're gonna keep our, okay, so that's 7K 4 times currently. It is scary because they're gonna have 3 big swings next turn, and then of course with leader, so it is scary. But we do have a blocker. They didn't show any board removing threat. So are we going to be a little cheeky and attack, and then just restand and leave them active? Because even if they Big Mom us again, the best thing they can do is put the blocker in life. They have to still be a little nervous about this. Yep, that'll be a lot of cards to invest. And then we can restand both of them. And then our turn. Oh my god. This is what makes, I guess this is what makes board removing important. So we have a 2K, we have a 1K, so we got 3K counter power in hand. Oh my god, they just rest our blocker. That took down 3 of their Dawn. They got 7 Dawn active to use to try to win this game. They attack us to 7. That was a mistake. I'm sure if they knew what was in our hand, they would have swung for more. And we got another 2K. They're probably just wondering and pondering. They're probably going to think about playing a blocker, and that would be a mistake because they don't know what's in our hand. So that's funny. The strength of 2 Odins. Yeah, we can let that go. Another Foxy. Damn. That's minus 2K. Yeah. We could just Dawn stack. Probably get something good out of the 2 swings. 10K. Okay. Oh, we're gonna attack for 13. Make them crap a lot of cards out of hand, and then that should just let the next 2 attacks give us the game. G. Thanks for watching, and subscribes definitely helps our channel grow.